of all, let me confess, I am not a sports person. I have never been a sportsman or a sports person. I mean, all through my schooling, yes, of course, I played the occasional game, etc. And I was also in the swimming team. We lost that competition, but that's a whole different story. I was always into, dramatics and elocution, and I was a dumb charades queen. So, when I started the school, I mean, of course, I knew why sports was important, right? And we'd kind of timetabled for sports, but unfortunately, it was timetabled just as another subject, like a co-curricular activity that all children did. And then, in 2011, this wonderful, wonderful young Irishman, Neil Walsh, walked into Riverside and completely reimagined and revitalized what this idea of sports could actually be. And the redesign and the version of sports that he then started creating was outstanding. Suddenly, sports went from being just a competitive, skill-based game to a space where one could, it could be inclusive. I mean, I can't remember a sports program ever being inclusive. For the longest time, sports was always about the fastest and the quickest and the strongest. And suddenly this boy comes and reimagines it as the most inclusive program, where gender didn't necessarily come in the way. We didn't have to worry about size and height and weight, none of those. It became a wonderful, wonderful way to learn about leadership and innovation and inclusivity. And then subsequently, the design of the sports day was ridiculous. It was a combination of a carnival, it was a competition, it was a celebration. We had chants and we had logos designed and we had games that were being innovated and we had cheering squads. It was just the most energizing, entertaining and inspiring version and design of a sports day. So I think through all of this, I think the one thing I learned very, very strongly at that point was, don't ever lead from hierarchy, always lead from competency. When you have somebody who's so infinitely more passionate and competent than you, the greatest thing you will do is get out of their way. And that's the way sports program was created at Riverside. So thank you, Neil.